the wind blows. We just had a storm. Oh, here come another storm. So now let's just put another bag up in here. Because we failed to do anything about those. So now we got more bags and things that are coming.
Quite the dramatic show and tell by Dallas City Councilman Dwaine Caraway, but unfortunately, for him, a losing effort. The bag ordinance repealed after less than a year.
It's not a losing effort. It's a winning effort. Now, we lost the vote, but we didn't lose the battle. We raised the awareness. And when you look at the fact that something good came out of it, then we won that battle. People now are more aware of the endangerment, what plastic does to the environment, how it litters up our city. Eventually, we're going to have to pay for it. The manufacturers say they're not paying for it, the retailers are not paying for it, but the voters are going to have to pay to keep their community clean.
We could just hope it blows into Grand Prairie.
Well, no, it's not going to blow into Grand Prairie. I mean, Grand Prairie has its problems too. So, I mean, this is a worldwide problem. When you look at the fact that countries are banning plastic, not just plastic bags, they're banning plastic all around the world. New York, Washington are charging for bags and are limiting the use of the plastic. And we here in Dallas made a decision to keep our city dirty and not contribute to cleaning up our environment. That raises questions, and it raises questions about the leadership.
There were some folks that said that business was going out of town. Shoppers were going and shopping in Grand Prairie and Mesquite and Garland.
Tim, you're going to spend $3 more in gas to avoid paying a nickel. Come on, man. They said they were going to do that when we did the smoking ban. Restaurants are filled now. It takes an hour and a half to get a seat or get a table. Come on. I mean, we have a commitment to have a culture of clean. At least that's what our mayor was saying. And yes, he did vote eventually against it. And we talked about local control, but yet in his statement, he said, well, in 2 years, the legislature is going to do something. That's just handing local control back over to them. That's kind of double talking when you look at that.
Well, Texas is an interesting state because there is a tradition of local control unless the people down in Austin don't like it. And this was one of those issues where they said, we love local control, but not this local control.
Well, you don't hand them the very thing that we fought against. And at the end of the day, it's our responsibility. I mean, when you look at it, the emails that we've received and the applause, and not because of the presentation, but the fact that people are changing their behavior. Now, that's what a leader is supposed to do. You're not supposed to bend to the big business. You're supposed to represent the people that went to the poll and voted for you to do what's right for the future to come. And at the end of the day, we made a decision, or a decision was made, to not do anything about it. Therefore, making the decision to not banning plastic bags. You have to live with the water bottles. Now you have to live with the styrofoam, because you cannot ban it if you can't start by banning the bags. It's not all of the litter, not the bags are not just all of the litter, but that's a part of the litter. And our responsibility is to begin some type of a cleanup, because the number one calls that we receive at Dallas City Hall are about code, cleaning, illegal dumping, and those things. So, you know, my other colleague that started this trash attack, well, evidently that's a farce, and they didn't mean it. The culture of clean, we evidently do not mean it if we're not going to do it.
And we saw an awful lot in our lakes and streams as a result of all the flooding that we had. The water levels came up, they washed a whole bunch of junk downstream and into our lakes, and it became very visible for a short time.
Well, the council bent to big business and not supporting and representing the people. People are changing their behavior. Is it an inconvenience? Yes, it's an inconvenience. Is it something that we need to kind of do something a little different? Yes, we could do it a little different. But it is our responsibility as an elected official to stand up for the people that you represent, that you have the voice for, to clean up our city. Now, when we begin to show off our city, are we going to show off trees and Clyde Warren Park got all these bags flying in it? Come on, man! I couldn't imagine to see stuff like this.
You're going to be off the council soon, but not ready to give up the fight. You're going to be around.
Oh, I'll be around forever. I'll be around the next day.
We will stay tuned for that. Always good to see you. Thanks
good to see you.
So much for coming in.